Is it right to raise our children?
That's right.
Is it right to not to steal? Is it right for us not to steal?
That's right.
Is it right to respect each other?
That's right to us.
Is it right for me to see you and want to build you up, see the best in you?
That's right.
So what's wrong in anything I've just said?
Huh?
What's wrong in anything I've just said?
Well, everything you just said is right.
So what's the problem with the Bible?
Bro.
Because everything I've just said is Bible.
Because it doesn't seem right.
So it doesn't seem right to marry our sisters.
It's right to marry.
So is it right to raise our children?
It's right.
Is it right to not to steal? Is it right for us not to steal?
It's right.
Is it right to respect each other?
It's right to us.
Is it right for me to see you and want to build you up, see the best in you?
It's right.
So what's wrong in anything I've just said?
Huh?
What's wrong in anything I've just said?
Well, everything you just said is right.
So what's the problem with the Bible?
Bro.
Because everything I've just said is Bible. So what's the problem with the Bible?
Bro, the problem is with the Bible. Men hold the Bible. That's the.
Men wrote the legislation of Scotland.
Yeah.
You follow that, right?
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
I follow some part of them, and there's some part that doesn't make sense that I don't want to follow.
Everything that you say is good so far is in the Bible. So my question is, why would you not want to follow it knowing that it's good? Whether man wrote it or man didn't write it.
Remember what you said, yeah? You said that we should be above others people. I don't agree with that. That's what's wrong with the Bible. You get what?
Okay, so do you agree that we as a people should be at the bottom?
No, I don't agree that.
What are you doing to change that?
Bro, I just being myself, man.
Is that changing?
No, it's not gonna change because we are weak. Do you know we have been slaves because we were weak? If when they came to our land, if we had guns, we wouldn't be slaves.
How come we didn't have the wisdom to be able to create guns?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
But you're here now, so what's the solution?
Well, I don't know.
Stephen, what's the solution?
Follow God.
Follow God.
Yeah.
And do what?
Right things.
Jeremy, what do you think the solution is?
Can you repeat your question? Yeah, at all, please.
Say that again?
Can you repeat your question?
You have to be a good Christian.
No, repeat your
Oh, repeat my question. So my question is, how do we fix our problems today? What's the solution to our problems?
For me, like you need to follow every good rules, and
What, of Scotland, of the legislation in Scotland only, or
God. The commandment of God.
the commandments of God? Right, we have to follow the commandments. That's the conclusion of everything, brothers. That's the conclusion. We can all see that there's a problem. The problem is identified in the Bible, and we have to go into the Bible for the solution. It's not difficult. Jordan, you agree with everything I've said. Let's raise our children. Let's come together in unity.
Like everything you just said.
Everything I just said is Bible.
No, it does make sense. Everything you just said now it does make sense. But what you said before didn't make.
So the part you don't like is the fact that the Bible says that we have to be above.
That's the part I don't like.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
Because it's not right.
According to whose standard?
According to the love standard.
Is it according to democracy?
No, it's according to the love of your creation. Because if you create something,
Sorry, Jordan. Before I come in, don't talk on God's behalf. Just talk from your behalf. What's your problem with it?
bro, we need to talk on God's behalf because we are talking about Him. And what you're saying that God said we should be above, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't agree with that. Everybody equal, but not like we cannot be equal. That's impossible. We cannot be equal because the world is made like that. They need to be like people on the top and other people at the bottom.
So I've got a question for you. If there needs to be people at the top and people at the bottom, why don't you want to be the one that's at the top?
Because the only one to be in the top in this world we are living in is with gun, with war. That's the only way to be on the top.
Okay, let me help you. Let me help you.
You cannot be on the
Let
top
me help
with
you.
love. You
Let
cannot
me help-
be on the top
Now-
by respecting your parent. You cannot be on the top by like saying hi to your neighbor, or you cannot be on the top. If you want to be
Let me help you. Get me Isaiah. Get me Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. Because basically what you've just said, Jordan, is that if we carry on with the way things are going, is you will not be at the top. That you have to go through war to be at the top. Are you? That's what you're saying, correct? All right, let me help you. Isaiah chapter 14 and 14, 1-4.
the stronger one is in the top. That's how the life works. Like if you are weak, you are going to be in the bottom, and you are weak, you are in the bottom. Like they came and killed us, and he show you gun. Like, but if you don't do that, I will kill you. He's stronger than you, and you have to do as he says. If you don't do that, you are dead. That means you are the you are the weaker one. You are the bottom. Now, if you don't want to be at the bottom, you have to be strong.
All right, I'm gonna show you.
That's how they work.
Isaiah 14 and verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Lord,
that they can hear you.
Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
So although we're weak right now, although we're at the bottom, the Lord is going to have mercy on us. He's going to have compassion on us. Read.
And will yet choose Israel.
And he's going to, yes, although we as a people are not chosen right now, because when you look at our condition, we don't look like the chosen people, do we? Because we're at the bottom. But the Lord is saying there will come a time that he will yet choose us. Read on.
And set them in their own land.
And he's going to bring us back to our own land. Okay, no, we're not going to be in foreigners' land any longer, all right? Hey, brothers, listen to this, listen to this. Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
What's your name? Where are you going to? Home? You're going basketball. Just stay 5 minutes. Stay 5 minutes. Listen.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them.
So what we're going over, what do you say your name was again? Goldie. Glodin. What we're going over is why are we at the bottom and what's the solution? Do you think that we as a people are at the bottom?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, no.
We're at the bottom?
I got a question here.
Yes.
What does it mean to you to be on the top? How
What-
do you know that you are on the top? How do you know that?
Okay, good question. We're gonna finish this verse because this verse goes into it. We're gonna finish this verse, and then we're gonna answer it even in more detail. Okay. All right. What's this? Read it again for me. Isaiah 14 and verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
So we are Jacob. Okay. We're the Israelites according to the Bible. That's our biblical name. We're not Congo, we're not Cameroon, we're not Nigerian, we're not Ghanaian. You cannot find any of those names in the Bible. We're the Israelites. And it says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and he will yet choose Israel.
And will yet choose Israel. And set them in their own land.
I need you to read louder because they need to hear you.
Isaiah chapter 14 verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. And will yet choose Israel. And set them in their own land.
And the Lord is who's going to set us back into our own land. Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
So there's going to come a time that the other people and the other nations are going to be joined to us. Okay, read.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
The reason why they're going to cleave to us is because we're going to be the stars in those days. Do you understand? We're going to be the one that's shining. We're going to be the one that's at the top in those days. At the moment, we're not shining. But there's going to come a time we're going to be the superstars that's shining. And they're going to want to cleave to us and join onto us. Read.
And the people shall take them.
And we are the people and we're going to take them.
And bring them to their place.
And we're going to bring them to our place.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
And the house of Israel, who we are, we're going to possess them. Let me say that again. We're going to own them. The same way they owned us, the same way they owned us, we're going to own them. This goes right back to what you were talking about, saying that this cannot happen unless there's a fight. But this fight is a spiritual fight, and I'm going to show you. Read on.
For servants and handmaids,
And we're going to possess them for servants and handmaids,
and they shall take them captives,
and we are going to take them captives.
That's mean, you know.
whose captives they were.
Were we captives at one point? Were we captives at one point as a people? Yes, we were. There's going to come a time that we will take those who took us captives, we're going to take them captives. Read on.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
Read that part again.
And they shall rule over their oppressors.
And we are going to rule over our oppressors. Now, in plain English, who is oppressing us as a people? Is it a spiritual demon, Satan, that's oppressing us as a people?
Listen.
Stephen, hold on, I'm going to go around. Who's oppressing us? You see, did I not say one of our problems was fear earlier?
He wants you to say white people. Is that why?
Hold on. Go on.
Everything you just said, like, we need to possess other people. That means being on the top of them. Like, you possess someone, yeah? That's not white. It's not white to possess someone. It's not an object. You shouldn't possess someone. Someone shouldn't be on your knees because it's a person. It's not an object. And if your God say that we're going to be on the top and possess other people, that's not white. They don't want to follow him. Because it's not white to possess us. It wasn't white when they possess us. We are not going to possess them. That just means that's hatred. Do you agree with me? Like
No, I disagree with you.
when you possess someone, that's hatred. And then when we're going to possess them, and then they're going to want to possess us again, and then it's going like
You're saying it's an ongoing cycle?
yeah.
No,
It's not white.
it's not an ongoing cycle. You see, the creator of the world is words are what we're reading here.
So you
Hold on, Jordan. Understand something. We read it earlier. Our ways and God's ways are two different things. Do you understand? The reason why we're at the bottom today, are you a Christian? Are you Christian? You're Muslim? You're Muslim, right? So, Muslim, Christian, irrespective, we as black people are at the bottom. Everybody can agree to that. The reason why that happened, the solution is in the Bible, is because we broke God's commandments. And when we broke his commandments, he sent the other nations to come to rule over us. He's saying in Isaiah 14 and verse 1, the way forward and what the Lord is going to do is he's going to make us to be above. That's how the Lord has set things up. The Lord has set things up for us to be the ruling power. The same way Scotland, UK, Europe is the ruling power of the earth today. We are going to be the ruling power. That's what the Lord is saying. So, hold on, Jordan. It's not about what you accept or what you don't accept. Whether you accept or you don't accept, black people, whether you accept or you don't accept, black people are still at the bottom.
See, from your perspective, being at the bottom, it's like we don't have money, we don't have hot and our country, we don't have like beautiful building and stuff like that. That's what you mean by being.
No.
From me, yeah, we are not at the bottom because
Black people are not at the bottom.
yeah. No.
Stephen, do you agree with that?
Listen from my perspective.
I'm listening to you.
In my country, in Africa, yeah, where I come from, we are happy. In here, they are not happy.
happy in Cameroon.
Yeah, they are happy. Even we don't have money, we are happy. In here, they are not happy. Because, see, in my country, in Cameroon, I can talk to my neighbor. My neighbor are my family. In here, I don't even know my neighbor. We say each other, we just pass. The way they live, they don't live like with love. They don't live in communities. What we did, which make us like, I don't know. We are not at the bottom. We are at the bottom, like economical, financially, and then and then with all the things, but like emotionally and then with love and then all of that, we are not at the
I hear you, Jordan. But you've created a delusion for yourself, and your expectations are unrealistic. What you're trying to say is you find means of overcoming poverty, and you're calling that happiness, and you're saying because of that we're not at the bottom. That's not a very wise thing to say. How old are you, Jordan? You're 20. That's not a very wise thing to say. Now watch this. Watch this. Is black people at the bottom? Yes or no?
Black people.
Yes.
Yes.
Are we at the bottom?
Yeah.
Now, are we at the bottom?
Yeah.
Are we at the bottom? Now watch this. Hold on, Stephen. Hold on. Because you need to learn, Stephen. You need to learn. You need to learn. Jordan. Sorry. You need to learn. You need to learn. Now there's 4 people here that's saying that black people are at the bottom. Now listen to their reasons why they're gonna say that. Why is black people at the bottom? Give me one. Give me one reason.
Because white people have like everything. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like I don't know how to explain that.
So when you say white, because I know your English is not great, right? When you say white people are everything, what do you mean by that? They have everything. Okay, so white people have everything. Why would you say black people's at the bottom?
I think of how society is, like how they view us in like history, like slavery, and that's just created an image for us.
Okay. So you're saying that we have bad image.
Not as bad.
No.
What they've done to us.
Right, what they've done to us, and that's made us to be at the bottom. Okay, all right. What do you say?
I think that we have to do more just to get an equal amount of responses like the other. So for example, like job interviews, we have to be more presentable, come as like more like formal compared to like, the white folk, because obviously they'll favor us more than
Okay, so you're saying that we have to do twice as much work to achieve the same result than other people. Okay, all right. What do you say?
To be honest, like for me, here, you can't say like white people are like better like us, better to us, yeah. But for me, like we are equal. So you don't need to say like we are in.
So the question is, why did you say we as a people are at the bottom?
Don't know how to answer that.
Okay, now hold on. I'll answer the question. Black people are at the bottom because when you look at us as a people, right? Basic medicine we can't provide for ourselves. Is that correct? In Africa, do they look to European countries to give them medicine? Do they look to European countries to give them education? Yes or no? Do they look to Europeans to give us finance, to help us financially? Do we? When it comes to our natural resources, right? We have a lot of natural resources in Africa. Do we look to European countries to refine them and then sell it back to us at 10 times the price?
Yeah, don't they take it from us then?
Yeah, they do. They do. Exactly. Say that one more time.
They just take it. They take it from you.
Okay. So I've not even gone into any type of stats. I've just mentioned basic things that if you've ever traveled to Africa or you've just watched basic news.
Why they take it from us?
Hold on, Jordan. We got that already. You mentioned that. You said because we're weak. You said that already. You said that already.
Let's say, if you are weak, you got diamond. If I'm stronger than you, I will take your diamond. Why? Because you're weaker than me. Is that right? But if you are stronger, you wouldn't let me take your diamond. Is that right? Is that right? How?
You can't just like abuse your power.
I cannot abuse my power, but if I want to abuse from my power, and you cannot stop me, bro, I will abuse from my power because I do what I want. But if you want to stop me, if you want me not to abuse my power, you have to be stronger than me. Since you are weaker than me, I am stronger than you. I will take your diamond. Is that right?
It's not right, no.
It's not white. Morally, it's not white. But like, if you come like common sense, if I'm stronger than you, I can take whatever I want from you because you're weak.
But you shouldn't be doing that. That's the thing.
I shouldn't. But you are weak. That's why you are saying I shouldn't. But I'm strong. I'm stronger than you, so I can do that. I can afford to do that.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. One sec. One sec. One sec. One sec. One sec. One sec. One sec.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And